everyone. Happy Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Whenever I decide to post this, hello. One of my BFFs, Blair, is filming this right now. But in today's video, I will be flipping a thrifted item, or as some people like to call it, I will be doing a thrift flip. Without further ado, voiceover Lara, take it away. Ha! Hello, everyone. Voiceover Lara is here to spice up your life as you watch this video. So let's just get straight into it. I bought this jacket from Value Village a really long time ago, and I solely bought this for the crushed velvet texture. I mean, look at it. Look at how freaking soft and luxurious it is. The camera really does not do it any justice. Oh my gosh, just chef's kiss all around. But the style of this jacket really just gave me some colonial Williamsburg vibes, and actually it reminds me of this jacket my econ teacher from high school would wear. And like, nothing against my teacher, he was actually one of my favorite teachers, but that jacket he would wear was just atrocious. It was the exact same style of this jacket that I'm modeling right now, but it was made of this like super itchy looking green tweed material. I don't know, man, and I felt so bad for like having such a strong hatred for that jacket, because it was quite evident that my teacher really liked it, but my guy, it was not it. But like, it's fine, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Either way, because this jacket was so large on my small body, I was actually able to turn it into two tops. The first top was this long sleeve scrunch top. So the first step in this thrift flip was to humanely mutilate this jacket by separating all of the pieces. I started by removing the sleeves. Now, one thing to note is that when I mutilated this jacket, I ripped out the seams with a seam ripper instead of just cutting out the pieces for a cleaner, crisper look. We love girls who mutilate their clothes with care and precision. Just girly things. Okay, either way, after I separated the sleeves, I ripped the seams that were holding the sleeves together, which gave me two elongated bell curves to work with. I then measured the circumference of my bicep and divided that number by 2 and marked that point on the sleeve pieces so that the sleeves would be nice and snug against my arms. Once that was marked, I sewed a straight stitch along the new sleeve lines. Once I got the fitted sleeves, I measured the circumference of my shoulder with a piece of elastic and cut out 2 elastic pieces that were the same size. I then pinned and sewed each elastic piece along the top of each sleeve. And the trick with sewing elastic is to stretch it completely while you're feeding it through your sewing machine, so that when you finish, you get a nice even gather in the fabric. We just love satisfying things like that here. Also, I just wanted to note that while I was working on this, I was watching a video essay about capitalism and poverty in the movie Ratatouille. Is that related to anything that's going to come up in this video? Absolutely not. I just thought it was a funny little behind the scenes tidbit to share. Either way, once my sleeves were done, I got started on the actual shirt part by humanely harvesting the back panel of the jacket, and once I harvested that, I trimmed it so that it was one nice long rectangle. I then hemmed the top and bottom of this rectangle, and I wore this large tube around my body and marked where it would be a nice snug fit on my body and sewed along that line. Once I had a general tube, I created channels along the front by sewing straight lines along the excess fabric from the previous seam. I really don't think I'm explaining this correctly, but here's a slight visual to help you understand what I did. Also, a With Wendy video is going to pop up in the cards right about now. Woo! Look at how convenient that is. I pretty much did the same technique she did in this video. So I would definitely recommend checking out her video if you actually want to make a similar style like scrunch top. So once those channels were complete, I made a long string from excess velvet and fed that string into the front channels, completing the main tube, which left me with 3 separate tubes. So all I did was attach my arm tubes to the torso tube, and with that complete, here's the final product. Cue the awkwardly narcissistic montage.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her.
So if you you were like me and grew up in an Asian household, I feel like it's safe to assume that your parents also taught you the importance of not being wasteful with an iron fist. And I am here today to instill that lesson into your mind. We are not wasteful, not on this channel. And because of this, I decided to harvest another part of the jacket for another cute top. Okay, I'm gonna stop with this weird metaphor for like taking the jacket apart. I just want to make it clear that this was a joke, so please don't take that metaphor seriously. Please don't. Either way, I began by separating one of the front panels, and like the previous top, I trimmed this panel so that it was a nice, even rectangle. Rectangles are our friends. I then hemmed the top and bottom of this rectangle, but I also hemmed the sides of this rectangle so that all of the edges were nice, crisp, and clean. I don't know if that audio was nice, crisp, and clean. We'll see. But this next part took an embarrassingly long amount of time, not because it was difficult, but just because in classic Lara fashion, I made it difficult for myself. Because I wanted to make a lace-up style top, I needed a very long string. So I trimmed the excess velvet pieces into long strips, sewed those strips together, and then sewed the long strip in half, right sides together, took a safety pin, and inverted that whole ass strap. That might have sounded a bit overwhelming. I understand that. But with all of that out of the way, I ended up with a super long velvet string that radiated the same type of BDE I wish to radiate in my everyday life. I then trimmed a bit of excess string I had into smaller rigatoni sized pieces of velvet. I folded these little velvet rigatonis in half and pinned and sewed them all along the sides of this rectangle panel. The velvet rigatonis. That sounds like the name of an indie band run by a ragtag team of lovable Italian sweeties. What? With that complete, all I had to do was lace this bad boy up and my pseudo tube top turned corset was complete. With that being said, please enjoy this second awkwardly narcissistic montage.
We don't know what life about. Another day go by, don't know what got me down. June blues, yeah, I got the June blues, yeah. Walk around like who you, yeah. It's something you get used to, yeah. Go back to June blues, yeah. It's just the June blues, yeah. Walk around like who you, yeah. Just something you get used to.
We can't have any shoulders showing because that's a distraction.
During school.
During school, of course. So, that was my video about flipping some thrifted clothes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you like... But if you like my personality, or if you just like my face, please make sure to hit that big red subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Don't forget to mask up, guys. I hope you all stay safe, happy, and healthy. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!